Hey guys, so here's a quick look at my dogs and the kitchen. Where's little Scooter going? Oh, she's gonna go choking in the other room. Hi, Squiddy. Okay, that's Scooter, Sheena, Tippy. And here's a hat. Now, it is very complicated when you transport watches between your home and the bank box. You must always do it in a very sophisticated manner, befitting the hot horology with which you are about to travel. So my preferred method is to stuff these valuable Swiss watches into socks and stuff them further into a hat. And that is what I would like to call a double layer of protection, guys. It's very important that you don't like clank these things around when you transport them. So, oh, what am I? Quick! Damn it! Sorry, forgot. Quick wristwatch check. Well, it's a little off center here, but choking. The Scooter and I must be related. It's the Flightmaster, and you can see that the chronograph is running. What a lovely little watch this is. And by the way, it is 44 millimeters across and it is 52 millimeters from lug to lug. This one was made in 1971, so don't think that all vintage watches are small. But back to the action. So pulling out the, and by the way, this is a little bit like opening your Christmas stocking. I don't even remember what's in here because you can't tell these damn socks apart. Okay. Some of you complain that I sort of maltreat my watches, that I toss them around on the table. Oh, I know what it is already from the clasp. Do you guys know? Can you identify this clasp? Well, I can. It's the Deep Sea Sea Dweller, James Cameron. Man, I got like a dog hair stuck in my throat. I think I just coughed out a puppy. Okay, anyway. So that's the first thing in that sock. Now, what's in this one? This video should be called "What's in My Sock?" And here we have, oh yes, it's a Breitling. It's going to be the GMT Avenger 2. Okay, quick look at these two puppies together. Both of them charming. This, of course, the finest watch, and if you watch my channel, you know this is the one that I run back into the burning building to save. I say, I never let go, and then I push her off. But, heck, I do like that watch a lot. Okay, coming down the birth canal now. What do we got? Oh, it's, oh yeah, that's right. It's the other Breitling. I was like, wait, how many Breitlings do I own? A bunch. I have a bunch of Breitlings. I don't know, man. I got into a Breitling fit and acquired them one by one. Breitlings are kind of like a bad habit, you know. I really like them though, but I just I gotta stop buying those damn Breitlings. Okay, and now to the last sock. I do know what's in this one by the process of elimination, but we still have to have labor pains and birth. By the way, stay tuned after this segment of the video. I'm going to do a rant, which I think is very important to all members of the horological watch community. So do not stop after this point. Keep going. I have an important rant that I need to share with you. This is the Rolex GMT 2 BLNR Batman. So there's a lineup of goodies that are going to the bank box now. Why are they going to the bank box? Well, I am about to embark upon a small trip. Okay, I was timing something. Let me fix that. Oh, damn it. You know, I'm sure I will have been accused of... Fuck, I went too far. Let me fix it. Hang on, guys. I gotta focus. I cannot talk to you and do this at the same time. Takes intensive concentration. Okay, so I'm going away for a week. These bad boys are all going into the box. I'm going to take the Flightmaster. Oh, look, dirty laundry. I'm going to take the Flightmaster on this trip with me. I definitely consider this a beater, but it's a lovely, cool vintage beater. but I don't put it in water or anything like that. Nonetheless, it's rugged. Why? It's, by the way, 180 feet of water resistance on this watch, manual wind, Omega in-house caliber. The reason that I don't put it in water, even though it's rated to 180 feet, is I don't have any idea when the last time its seals were checked. And she's an old lady. I think she deserves a little bit of a break. So these guys are going into the bank so they don't hang out in the house with me. And I'm going to go pick up a watch that I will show you once I have it in my possession. So here's the order of what's to come next. I will show you the, oh heck no, let me do my rant. And then I will show you the watch that is coming out of the bank and on this trip with me. So that's the order of things. Please stay tuned. So my rant today is about YouTubers who take money or favorable deals to review crappy watches. And first, let me say, it's not that easy being a YouTuber. I thought it was when I first started this channel, but what I quickly realized was this is a lot of effort. So I really don't want to, sound like I'm condemning people for taking a deal or taking a couple of bucks. This is really hard. But it's so annoying when I see reviewers reviewing incredibly crappy watches. Usually there's some kind of a Rolex ripoff, by the way. And they're getting some kind of favorable pricing on keeping the watch from the reviewer, from the manufacturer, or they are actually receiving a fee. Now, in most cases, these reviewers are disclosing that, and sometimes not. And I gotta say again, I don't wanna condemn these people because I understand this is our hobby. An incredible amount of time goes into this kind of creating content, and I'm like a shitty editor, so I don't spend a whole lot of time on it. And some of these people really dedicate a lot more resource to it, and I super duper respect that. But let me just say, if you manufacture some kind of crappy Chinese knockoff of a Rolex, please don't send it to me, because if you do, I'm going to shoot the thing with a 45, and that's the YouTube review you're going to get. So under this commemorative frisbee are the watches that are going with me on the trip that I've been promising to show you. Remember, in the previous rant, I was really talking more to the manufacturers of these junky watches than I was to my fellow YouTubers, who I respect, and actually I think everybody who does this kind of content work for so little money in return kind of deserves a deal on a watch. So take what you can get, guys. Okay, here is the big reveal. These are the watches going with me on my trip. And I hear you asking right away, where's the Flightmaster? Well, I went to retrieve this watch, the World Timer. So I went into the bank for this guy. And then there was this shitter. This is my Breitling Super Ocean. It's kind of an old one. A13440, I think, is the reference number. I reviewed that watch on my channel, so go back and look at my review. And Bruce Williams recently cut a very nice review of the same watch, so have a look at his. And anyway, but I took a look at this guy here, and I thought, I gotta sell that shitter. I mean, every time I look at it, I think I just gotta sell it because I have too many Breitlings. And then I made the mistake that I always did, and I put it on, and once I had it on my wrist, I fell in love with it all over again, and I put the Flightmaster away. So the Flightmaster is in the bank box, and these two puppies are coming with me. I'll probably wear this when I'm working, and this when I'm off. Galactic Unitime Sleek T Breitling World Timer. Look at the flame tip on that second hand. That complication of world time is brilliant. Those little red dots indicate summer daylight savings time. And I've got, 24, I think it is, time zones all around the world. It's 44 millimeter, which for me is fantastic. The heck with Archie's little 36 millimeter petite. It's petite. It's a petite Patek. It's not classique, it's petite. I couldn't read it, and you know what? This thing is big enough for me to be able to read. So it's not a Patek, it's a Breitling, but honestly, I would rather have this watch. And this guy only cost me, well, under $4,000. You gotta buy it carefully, but this is Mark Goldberg from Mark Vlogs Watches. Thanks for sticking with me, guys.